All right, everybody. Welcome to this afternoon's Pacer Polo presentation. This is going to be the Lake Ridge boys varsity water polo team playing Barlow. Playing Barlow for the third time in 7 days, actually. Previous two matchups were both close Lake Ridge wins, so they'll be trying to pull off the three-peat today. Should be a challenge. You might notice a different perspective on this game compared to this morning's game. I got a bit bolder and moved around to get a better vantage point, so hopefully that results in a better view of the game today. All right, Lake Ridge is lining up to start the game. Looks like we've got Harris starting to sprint, Kai, got Ellis, wide and goal. On the near side here, we've got Carson, Matt, and Jin. Barlow wins the sprint. They get set up. Matt comes out to play defense. See Jin playing defense here on the corner. Pass to the weak side. Pass into the middle. That was a nice pass and redirection from the whole set there. Barlow's up 1-0. Ellis has the ball. He passes it to Jin on the near side here. Jin swings it around weak side. Oh, but it is picked off by Barlow. Back to their goalie. All right. Nobody on the ball here. Jin now moving over to pick up the guy with the ball. All right. An errant pass from Barlow results in a turnover. Wyatt swings over to pick up the ball. He sends it up to Jin. Jin looking for a pass. Passes it down to Matt, this near corner. Matt still with the ball. Draws a foul. Passes it weak to Harris. Harris passes it back to the top to Ellis. Ellis shoots. Knocked over the crossbar by the goalie. That's a 2-meter. Lake Ridge retains possession. Harris pops it up, passes it out to Ellis. Ellis shoots again, just wide. Barlow's ball. But an offensive foul by Barlow on the transition gives the ball back to Lake Ridge. Kai swims down. He's being blocked from the ball. All right, now Kai does have the ball. He passes it out to Harris. To Ellis. Ellis into Carson. Quick turn and shoot. Just a bit over the goal. Two balls in play, so we had to resolve that. Now Barlow has the ball. Goalie passes it out. All right, Matt on the ball. Passes it over to the elbow. Nobody really guarding them. That was a pass to the inside, which, a lot of activity there. Oh, yep, and that is an ejection on Wyatt, swimming over the Barlow player, trying to get to the loose ball. Lake Ridge is going to do their best to block up the goal and block a shot. Wide open. Barlow easily puts it into the high right corner. It's now Lake Ridge 0, Barlow 2. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We're playing 5-minute quarters at this tournament. During the first game, we had a running clock because we got started behind schedule, but no running clock for this game. Wyatt has the ball. He passes it up to Matt. Matt looking for a driving Max. Max does have the ball now. Max over to Kai. Kai takes a shot. It is blocked by a field player, but Harris gets the rebound. Harris retains the ball. He tries to pass it in to Ethan, but it is stolen by Barlow. Barlow ball. Guess I missed the subs. Ethan is now in along with Max. Oh, Barlow had a nice open shot from in front, but the ball slipped out of the player's hands, fortunately, so that's a turnover by Barlow. Wyatt takes a full court shot off of the post. All right, Barlow's moving the ball up the field. No pressure applied as yet by Lake Ridge. Now Max swimming over to play D. They try a lob shot, but Wyatt sniffs that out. Retains the ball there. Lake Ridge ball. Passes it forward to Max. Has some open water. Jin has to get out of the way. He does. Max. Oh, partially blocked. Jin gets the rebound and manages to get the foul called on him. Over to Ethan. Ethan takes the shot. Ethan scores. All right. That's now 1 for Lake Ridge, 2 for Barlow. Barlow passes to the weak side, into the middle. Quick shot, goes off the post. Wyatt gets possession. Just looking for someone to pass to. Passes it all the way to Ethan in the near corner. Ethan has the ball taken away from him. He was looking for the foul there. All right, Barlow has the ball near corner. Jin hanging back to make sure he's guarding the middle. Weak pass, ball goes off of Wyatt's hands, out of bounds, so that's a 2-meter. All right, Barlow pops it up. Weak side pass. Nobody guarding the guy with the ball, which is by design. Another weak side pass. All right, Ethan on defense here, on top. All right, Barlow takes a shot. Is wide, Lake Ridge ball. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Lake Ridge will try to hold for a final shot. Ball gets passed up to Ethan. Ethan passes across weak side. I'm sorry, that was Matt passing across to Ethan. Kai with the ball now. Harris manages to save that ball. Takes a nice shot there right at the buzzer. Blocked though. So at the end of the first quarter, it is Lake Ridge 1, Barlow 2. Well, you know, now that we're in the break between quarters, that gives me a little time to relate an analogy that recently occurred. So my wife and I were watching the movie theater presentation of the musical Hamilton. And this isn't a question that my wife asked me, but I asked it of myself on my wife's behalf. And the question really was, which of the founding fathers does this Lake Ridge water polo team most remind you of? And the answer, of course, is Alexander Hamilton. Why? Well, because they're both young, scrappy, and hungry, and they're not going to throw away their shot. to start the second quarter. In for the Pacers. We've got Matt, Harris, Jin here on the near side, Wyatt in goal. On the far side, we've got Ellis, Max, and the sprinter will be Kai. Barlow wins the sprint. Matt out on D. Ball's passed. Kai on D. Probably Max closest to the ball, but really not pressuring the ball. Pass weak side. Now down into the corner. Jin on defense. Back out to the elbow. No one really applying defense. That was a nice pass across the goal to another Barlow player who immediately shot to the far right corner. Goal Barlow. It's now Lakeridge 1, Barlow 3. Ellis pops it up. Ellis tries to make an over-the-shoulder pass, but his arm gets blocked, so that's a turnover to Barlow. Ellis on D now. Ball's passed over. Jin on defense. Ball passed outside. Right over Ellis, applying pressure. Ball's passed weak side. Shot, but Wyatt blocks it. Wyatt passes down to Max. Max is being pressured. Passes over to Kai. Kai passes to Ellis, who's double teamed, passes back to Kai. Kai with the ball, he tries to shoot. Oh. So shot right as the shot clock expired. Jin got the rebound, tried to shoot. Jin steals the ball from the goalie, does a backhanded shot, and Jin scores. Great hustle play by Jin. Makes it Lakeridge 2, Barlow 3. A great hustle by Jin, both to have the awareness to realize that even though the shot clock expired, it was still our ball because of the previous shot, to take the shot, and then to get the steal from the goalie. All right, Barlow drive it in. No one really applying pressure. Oh, what a great one-handed block by Wyatt. Barlow is doing a good job of passing the ball across the goal and immediately shooting. So Wyatt did really good to reposition and get a hand on that. Max has the ball. He's swimming up. No one really on him yet. Max is just continuing to walk it in. Tries to pass it to Matt, but the pass is not high enough and it was stolen by Barlow. Barlow ball. Barlow with the ball around mid-pool. No one really applying pressure. Passes weak side. Ball's on the perimeter. Lakeshire's really kind of bunkering down in the middle to try to prevent those passes across goal. Oh, what a nice block by Wyatt there. What a great block. Wyatt gets the outlet pass over to Max. Max swims in, looking to try to get it in, passes it over to Harris, who leaves it for Jin. Jin tries the long shot. It is blocked by the field player. Kai gets the rebound into Matt. Matt's fouled. He passes out to Max. Max lines up. Shot is off the post. Barlow recovery. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the half. Lakeridge 2, Barlow 3. Kai applying pressure at mid-pool. He now backs off. Ball goes down to the corner. Harris is applying pressure. Pass weak side. Into the middle. Wyatt with another amazing block. Wyatt looking for someone to pass to. Gets it down to Kai. Kai trying to pass it. Weak side. Max manages to get it and retain possession. Max passes it across to Jin. A bit too high for him, but he's tracking it down. Matt lines up, takes the shot, and it spins just barely across the line into the goal. That is a goal for Lakeridge, tying the score at 3. 55 seconds left in the second half, or second quarter. Ball is put in play. Barlow ball. All right, weak side pass for Barlow. Jen comes out to apply pressure. Pass down into the corner. They are definitely looking to try to pass across and get that shot across the goal. Nice little misdirection by Barlow there, the guy with the ball. Was definitely looking to make the pass, or at least feigning looking for the pass, and then fired the shot into the corner. Pass Wyatt. It's Lakeridge 3, Barlow 4. 31 seconds left in the half. Wyatt holding the ball, passes it up. Kai with the ball. Tries to get it into Matt, who is double teamed. Draws the ejection. Lakeridge up a man. 13 seconds left in the half. All right. Pass across, weak side to Harris. Harris immediately takes the shot. It bounces off the post, but right to the front of the goal where Matt was waiting to pick it up and put it in. Makes the score 4-4. 9 seconds left in the first half. Jin is ejected for trying to apply pressure to the ball before he had a chance to do anything with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Shot at the buzzer was blocked by Wyatt, so the first half ends with the score tied. Lakeridge 4, Barlow 4. And because of that shot and recovery before the end of the half, that means that Lakeridge will not have to start the second half a man down if Barlow were to have won that second half sprint. Didn't think you were going to be here. All right, that wraps up halftime. Just a 2-minute break between halves for this tournament. All right, starting the third quarter for Lake Ridge will be Wyatt in goal. Got swimming to the near side here, Max, Kai, and Matt. On the far side, Ellis, Jin, and Harris will be sprinting. Barlow wins its sprint. All right, no one really applying pressure to the ball yet for Lake Ridge. Matt on the ball now. Excuse me, that was Max. Now Kai is on the ball. Lake Ridge definitely playing a bunker defense, trying to prevent the shot from Barlow. Ball under is the call, Lake Ridge ball. Wyatt passes the ball up to an open Harris, who's now double teamed. Ejection is the call on Barlow. Lake Ridge is a man up. Pass over to Kai. To Ellis, who takes the shot, bounces it in. That puts Lake Ridge up 5-4. Ball is in play. Jin swims out to put pressure on the ball. Barlow's walking it in. Pass back to the middle. Gets it into the set. Tried for a nice catch and direct shot, but Wyatt was able to get enough on it to block it. Lake Ridge ball. Wyatt passes it long to Jin in the far corner. Weak to Kai, just a bit overthrown. Kai retains possession. Gets it to Max. Over to Ellis on the point. Ellis lines up, takes a shot. It bounces off one of the field players' heads. Barlow ball. Barlow walks the ball across mid-pool. Nobody from Lake Ridge marking up yet. Down to the far corner. Quick shot from that far corner, blocked by Harris. Lake Ridge ball. Wyatt directing traffic. He passes it up to Max on the near side. Max sees Kai flash open. Kai has the ball, and a 5-meter is called against Barlow. That'll be a penalty for Lake Ridge. Looks like Ellis is swimming up to take the penalty. All right, after Ellis having to swim across the pool to retrieve the ball, he's now back and in possession. And fires a rocket into the lower right corner. Goalie went the other way. Goal, Lake Ridge. Makes the score Lake Ridge 6, Barlow 4. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Barlow walking the ball in. Lake Ridge again choosing to hang back and protect the middle of the court or the pool. That was actually a good play by Barlow. They did get an open guy in the middle to take the shot, but he just put it over the crossbar. Lake Ridge ball. Sun is in Wyatt's eyes. He's looking for a ball. Someone to pass it up to. Gets it to Matt, who passes it forward to Max. who is held. Max gets the ball, passes it back to Matt, over to Ellis in the middle of the pool. Weak side to Harris. Harris passes it into Kai. Foul on Barlow. Lakeridge retains possession. Kai out to Max. Max winding up for a shot, and he takes a shot. It's off the post. Jin gets the ball, but it's ball under. Barlow ball. All right, Jin trying to make the steal in the backcourt. Ball is passed back to the goalie. Now Barlow passes it to the front court. Pass to the top. Sagging off the ball player. He's lining up. He takes the shot. Blocked by Wyatt. Get that out of here. Wyatt with the ball. Wyatt again with the sun in his eyes. Passes it up to Max. Max wins it down. Nobody really from Lakeridge up yet. Passes it into Harris. Harris waits for the goalie to commit and then puts it right into the middle of the net. Goal for Lakeridge. That's Lakeridge 7, Barlow 4. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, looks like Lakeridge has a sub. Ethan is in. Ellis is out. All right, Jen out to get the ball. All right, ball is into the far corner. Ethan on defense. Passes into the middle. Ethan with the steal. Can he retain possession? No, he cannot. He was double teamed by Barlow. Barlow ball into the middle and a shot. Looked like it might have taken a slight deflection off a field player on its way to the net. But regardless, that was a great shot into the top right-hand corner. Wyatt really had no chance. Goal Barlow. Lakeridge 7, Barlow 5. 1 minute to go, third period. All right, Wyatt starts with the ball for Lakeridge. Passes it up to Kai. Kai down to Max. Max looking for a weak side pass. It's not there. Passes it to pass to Harris. He gets attacked. Foul called. Back to Jin. Jin turns and shoots. Great looking play, but the goalie blocked it. Ball's up. Kai is on defense. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, what an amazing play by Wyatt. Barlow player had his defender beat. Ball was passed to him, but Wyatt saw it and got out just in time to hit the Barlow player's arm while he was taking his shot. The ball drifted towards the goal, and Wyatt was able to get back just to save it right before it crossed the line. 5 seconds left in the period. Wyatt still has the ball. He passes it to Ethan, who shoots. Shot at the buzzer was off the post. Good looking shot, didn't go. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Lakeridge 7, Barlow 5. It's been another good game with these guys. It's the third time we played them in a week. And
amazing, yeah.
Every game is
just like this. It's just like this, yeah.
Barlow is they're so big, they're so good at getting guys to elevate in the middle and passing it just right across to them. I mean, we're doing a really good job on defense, like just bunkering and attacking as soon as they try that. It's really like
set players, like if they do the pass and then shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they lock that down, shut it down, it's like Tracy's got it.
Yeah. This is nice. Yep. Oh yeah, standing over there, like the sun was just shining and it was really bad. So
this is what they're going to do to the I think.
Something like this. It sounds like it's going to be like a retractable thing though. Like where instead of like redoing this, they would actually like slide it back. Like they would be on rollers and they would just like roll it back on either side. That's what I saw. I don't know. It sounds like something that will work for a year and then break. All right, fourth quarter is about ready to get underway. Joining Wyatt this period to start, we've got on the near side here Kai, Harris, and Max. On the far side, Ellis, Jin, and Matt is going to sprint. Barlow wins the sprint. All right, they're walking the ball in. Pass to the near side. Nobody really applying pressure yet from Lake Ridge. Nice weak side pass. They tried to lob it over Wyatt, but it had too much put on it. Went over the goal, so Lake Ridge ball. Pass up to Matt. He passes it forward to Max. He did a great job of trying to redirect it to the goal. Didn't quite work. Challenged the goalie, but it's Barlow ball. All right, Polo into the offensive end of the pool. No one from Lake Ridge. Oh, into the near corner. Harris on D. Back to the top. Shot taken. Blocked by Wyatt. All right, Wyatt passes it up to Harris. Harris looking for a pass. Harris passes it down low to Kai. Ejection called on Barlow. Lake Ridge is up. Man up. Kai over to Harris. Harris thinking about the shot. Passes it back to Kai. Kai in the corner. Passes back to Harris. Harris does take the shot. Off the post and in. Precision shot there. Puts Lake Ridge up by 3, 8-5. Three minutes, 40 seconds left. Jen applies pressure to the ball. Ball is passed up weak side. Barlow has open water there. He's walking it in. Passes it back. Jen on D. Gets turned, and Jen gets ejected. Barlow a man up. Over to the near corner here. Cross-court pass to the weak side corner. Barlow calls a timeout. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. 3 minutes, 16 seconds on the game clock. Coming out of the timeout in the field for Lake Ridge, we've got Ethan, Kai, Max, Matt, Harris. And there will be a substitution. Jen is out, Ellis is in, but waiting in the corner until the ejection expires. Barlow's going to start up a man, 6-on-5, 3 minutes, 16 seconds left in the game. Lake Ridge 8, Barlow 5. Barlow into the far corner. Lake Ridge trying to clog up the middle. Ball passed around to the near corner here. Point. Ellis should be able to come in, but he's not. Shot is blocked by Harris. Goes out of bounds. Lake Ridge ball. Wyatt's holding the ball, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Now passes up to Max. Over to Kai. An errant pass, though, is stealed by Barlow. Matt tries for the steal on the goalie, doesn't get it, so Barlow has the ball. They'll pass it into the front court, where they do. Max picks him up. Tried for a shot to the corner, just wide. Lake Ridge ball, 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. Score is still Lake Ridge 8, Barlow 5. Wyatt again is holding the ball, running a bit of clock. Now passes it forward to Matt. Good defense being applied on Matt. He passes it back to the point to Ellis, who gets beaten to the ball. Turnover. All right, Barlow ball. All right, passes it near side. Matt on the ball. Pass weak side. Kai on the ball. This is in. A quick shot goes off the post. Fortunate bounce there. Wyatt has the ball. Minute and a half to go. Lake Ridge still up by 3. Ellis with the ball. Passes it back to Wyatt. Wyatt to Ellis. Lake Ridge content to run some clock here. Barlow playing full court D, trying to get that ball back. Lake Ridge lucky to retain possession of that. Ellis passed across to Harris, who couldn't handle the ball initially. Managed to get his body just enough in the way to prevent the defense from getting the steal. There are 4 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the game. We see Jin back in the game, along with Ellis, Max, Harris, Kai, and Matt. Wyatt goes for the full court shot. Barlow quickly brings it up. They walk it in, over to the near corner. Back to the middle. Ellis was on D there. Into the corner, across court. They're passing it back and forth in front of the goal, trying to get a shot. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And they take a shot that goes well, high, and wide. 37 seconds left in the game. Lake Ridge 8, Barlow 5. Barlow's going to try to take the ball from Wyatt. Kind of half-hearted effort, though, at this point. Kai with the ball. He's going to pass it forward to Matt. Matt's going to pass it into Harris. And Harris does take the easy shot in front of the goal. Does a good job faking out the goalie and puts it in. So that's going to make it Lake Ridge 9, Barlow 5. 14 seconds left in the game. All right, Max on the ball. Now Kai on defense. Shot goes just off the post, down in front of the goal. That'll do it. Final score, Lake Ridge 9, Barlow 5.